Welcome to SourceFedNerd and Table Talk, where we talk about your questions, your topics, things and stuff that you recommend using the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter and Facebook, or when you go to reddit.com/r/SourceFed. My name is Philip DeFranco.
I'm Trish Harrisberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Yay.
Oh, no, fine. Ladies first,
Ladies
I guess.
first.
Put your hand in there.
Chivalry isn't dead, apparently.
Aww.
It's just limping.
Kaot Hertz says from Reddit, if you could get rid of one trend or craze of this generation, what would it be?
I feel like we've done this one.
Maybe.
What would you get rid of?
I would have undid the, what video did we do? That fucking, it was like the 15-second video where
The
everyone
Harlem Shake.
Funny in 15-second form. Don't play that shit on the radio. That's the worst song.
Oh, wait, what?
Do they play that on
That
the radio?
happened?
The Harlem Shake is the worst fucking song in the world.
Con
I
los
didn't know
terroristas.
they played it on the radio.
Yeah, when it was like big because
Holy
fucking
crap.
YouTube was like, we made a song #1, and I was like, yay, YouTube. But then that resulted in it being on fucking top 20 stations where I like to listen to my garbage music, and fucking Gasolina comes on. It's like 30 seconds of the same song repeated. And which is
good.
fine
Yeah.
if I have John Mayer's sweet voice. No,
Yeah.
not really.
Well, by that token, shouldn't we have the Gregory brothers on the radio now, too? Shouldn't we have, like, oh my goodness, oh my damn.
Well, when not that one, but Bed Intruder, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was huge
Is that
everywhere.
right?
And then
Yeah.
it was like randomly on the BET Awards, and then
Yeah, that's what it was like. YouTube has made a lot of music famous, I feel like.
yeah. But anyway, so that one.
That was not
Yeah.
a good one. What
That's
trend,
the only one.
What trend do you think, Steve?
No, I can't really think of it. Like,
Come on, let's sound old.
current trends.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's
Old
gonna
and
be.
knocked out.
I was gonna say
but-
like Justin Bieber, but he doesn't bother me at all. Like, I don't care. Let him be.
You're over it?
Yeah, no, I was never on it.
You're never a believer.
It was never part. I mean, I'm not a believer, but I don't care if you are. Either.
I think if Steve was a believer, it'd just be weird.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love him. Love
There's
him.
nothing wrong with being like, yeah, I like that
No,
song, but I feel like
no.
he had stuff like Justin Bieber shirts. It'd be weird. It'd be odd.
If I had a Justin Bieber shirt,
wouldn't
I
be
think it would be.
allowed
Wouldn't it be
any
ironic
people.
if I had a Justin Bieber shirt though? It'd be like a
could've been.
funny
Oh,
joke.
maybe
I
you
think.
really liked it, though.
Wow.
Well, it'd have to
You know
also
me,
be, if he was a believer, it'd also have to be like extremely like obnoxiously tight.
Yeah, you gotta get the tight arms
What's
so
up,
it makes
bro?
your guns look bigger.
You
gotta do
I
that.
don't want any
The
part of
guns.
that.
Did you say guns and then start like looking at yours?
Yeah, I said you gotta give the tight arm thing so it makes your
Oh,
guns
yeah.
look
Let me
bigger.
see
You know
that
how
thing
dudes
again.
alter their shirts so that they...
To cut in. Like
Did you
it's a
throw
girl
it back
shirt.
in here? Let me see
Yeah.
it again because
There you go,
I'm
baby.
so confused.
Other
about
trends.
this.
My
What do you got?
trend that I would get rid of, and this is gonna make me sound old, is the cut-off shorts with the pockets that hang out.
You know what? I was against it. I'm kind of for it when it's on the right people.
Well, I mean, I get it. Cut-off shorts on a
Oh,
lady
where
with
it's like the
great
pocket
legs
comes
look
through the
awesome.
cut?
But the pocket coming through I still don't like it. Even if your legs are fantastic. Wear the shorty shorts, but tuck that pocket up. Why's that gotta stick
I'm
out?
against it. The whole point is supposed to be something. Something
What's
about
the point of
vaginas.
it?
My shorts are so short you can see the
Accentuates
pockets.
vaginas.
Exactly. It's that.
But I mean, I've had shorts that are that short, but the pockets are just smaller.
But how are you gonna put your phone in there?
Well, you put it
Yeah.
in the back pocket.
Are you gonna put your big old condoms, the magnums, in there?
Oh, because I keep those in my shorts pockets all the time.
Why not? Some
Well,
girls
if,
might.
but if the pockets are hanging out the bottom of the shorts, you would see the
That's a
condom
question,
in
Steve.
there.
If you were meeting a new girl, right? You're not in your relationship.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
Okay.
And all of a sudden you're about to have some sexy time. She whips out a Magnum. What's your reaction? What's your immediate reaction?
I'd be like, of course.
how'd you know?
Of course.
I
We're
would be.
perfect for each other.
I would go.
What would you do?
Are there options? Do we have options?
Do we have options
Just saying. I mean.
Do we have larger?
Oh,
on you?
are there? I need to put it around my fist because
Wait,
I'm not
there-
putting
but
my
there's
penis
no-
inside
as
of
a
you because
girl,
you make
though,
terrible decisions.
As a girl, you don't know. Like, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life was in my early 20s. I went to buy condoms for the first time, and I had no idea what I was doing. And I called one of my girlfriends for advice, and I said, are there different sizes? Like, are there different kinds? I don't even know.
There's
what am I supposed
flavors.
to be looking for? And she said, okay, well, there's regular size, which fits 99% of the universe, and then there's horsecock size. And she was like, so just buy the regular size, and you'll be fine.
Well, also, here's a big misconception. Magnums actually fit 75 to 80% of men.
See, and I think, because I've dated
It's
some
a-
dudes that, like,
it's-
whip out the Magnum and they're like, oh yeah. And I'm like, do you really need that? Or are you just showing off?
So that's the thing is that, because the elasticity of the condom, it will fit regular guys, but it can also handle much larger dudes. It's really just a big perception thing. Unless you get to the point where you 100% need it, because otherwise it's just like a condom choking your dick to death.
Well, also,
I don't want to meet that man.
if we can fast forward to my hypothetical sexy time one more time, and the girl pulls out the Magnum, I just want to be like, I got a little snip downstairs, so you don't need the condom. Bam.
STDs don't
That's
exist
what you go
when you do
for?
that.
Yeah, because the most important thing, I mean, the STDs are fine. Many people live with STDs these days.
You know what? I get the most random shit for shaming things. I didn't know it was wrong to be like, someone has herpes. That's apparently like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. I was like, really?
Wait,
we
what?
can't shame someone because they have herpes?
Are you talking about publicly
Oh,
shaming?
wait,
No,
someone
no.
give you shit for shaming people with
The
herpes?
thing is, I'm not shaming you. I'm not like, you're a terrible person. I'm just saying, that's an unfortunate situation that I do
is.
not want for myself.
Yeah, exactly. And there's
Right?
ways to prevent
Well,
it,
but-
don't like having sex without a condom.
I don't want fucking cheese coming out of my dick. Like, I'm
Ew!
not saying you're a terrible person. You just made a decision, or you were duped. I don't know. I just know that I see that as a fucking really negative thing that I don't
Ew.
want in my
What
life.
if it's delicious though?
Ew.
It's what if you came blue cheese or like a good
Fuck
goat
yeah.
cheese?
Dude, seriously, get
You
some
just
Ritz
crackers.
Oh,
crackers.
man,
Get a little,
dude.
Dude, put a little pastrami on top of it. Put a little pepperoni.
Why do you call it a little pepperoni?
You have a little pepperoni.
Like it makes you a fucking chef.
He's an Italian chef.
A little
obviously.
pepperoni on there, a little linguine, a little Gouda.
It's nice.
Wow.
Bam! Nice.
I don't want dick crystals either.
You're
You know about
making
dick
pizza
crystals?
What's a
out
dick
of
crystal?
genital herpes.
Trisha, do you know dick crystals? You know about dick crystals?
No.
You sound like fucking Regis Philbin when he came in.
Have you heard about dick crystals? It's the latest rage. Kids are wearing dick crystals all over the place, around their necks and their ears. Let's go to a commercial.
Steve,
Wait, so what's a
please
dick crystal?
enlighten us all.
Because like you've seen those.
DJ, you having a breathe?
DJ, you alright, buddy? I thought he was gonna puke, maybe.
It's like, "Ugh."
I almost,
dick crystals, bleh.
the blue cheese goat cheese took it too far for me.
What, you don't like blue cheese?
Not out of a penis.
Not out
What
of
if it tastes exactly
There are,
like
there,
blue
are-
cheese?
there are a
Nope.
lot of things I love that
Nope.
I wouldn't be
What
down
if
with if
wait,
it came out of a penis.
Hold on. What if you took the Pepsi challenge and they're like, "This is award-winning blue cheese from Italy, aged for 12 years,
Oh,
and this came
my
out of someone's penis with an STD."
Oh my
I think that breaks like federal and state laws. I
Okay.
think that's what that
The
does.
Center for Disease Control is like, no.
You can't cross state lines with
No,
that.
you can't.
Steve, I'm genuinely curious now.
fuck is a
what
dick
are dick
crystal?
crystals?
So, this may not actually even be a thing.
I don't think it's a thing. I think
But I remember
you're 100%
You just
making it up.
invented an STD.
I
Go for it.
remember this book where it'd show you like all the different STDs, and I swear there was one that had like crystals. They were like little crystals, like little hardened
You mean like kidney stones?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like you wouldn't like pee it. It would actually grow around certain areas. Like it was almost like
like rock sugar.
yeah, it was
candy.
almost like deposits.
But on-
like, yeah, it was almost like
but on
crystals.
your dinker.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, is there someone got Google real fast? See
And
what
I
that's
hear,
about?
if you grind it up and you snort it,
Steve.
it's the best.
You know what?
D.
You're a fucking liar,
It's the
Steve.
best.
Steve
All right,
just
hold on.
makes stuff up.
Guys,
No.
sometimes.
hold on.
Do
I'm
we
gonna
have
take
another
one for
question?
the team, and I'm gonna Google dick crystals.
Well, last time,
That is a
last
bold
time
move.
Steve
It's
Googled,
a
he
very
was
bold
right.
move.
So I'm really frightened.
All right, here we
now.
go.
Here's also a fun
Dick
game to play with your
crystals.
friends. Just think of something crazy, turn safe search off, and just go to image search and see what happens. That's a thing that exists. Also, thanks to new Google tools, you can go to animated versions of all those terrible,
Yep,
terrible
get some
things.
gifts. Get some.
Hold on
Oh.
a second.
Wiener?
There's a site called
This
no.
seems like ridiculous because it says Dr. Dick.
On Crystal Dick. Dear
It
Doctor,
sounds like a terrible porn.
Dear
Dr. Dick on Crystal Dick Mountain.
Dear Dr. Dick, I never thought it would happen to me, but I think I've got a bad case of crystal dick.
What?
No matter what I do, I can't get it up anymore. I've heard about this happening with other guys who shoot crystal. Okay, well that's
so
wrong.
this is a drug thing.
Totally different.
You jump straight into drug
Totally
abuse.
different thing.
Drug abuse.
Wow, it's actually a thing called crystal dick. That's like a total thing. Look. Look down here. Look.
It's a meth
Crystal
thing.
dick remedy. Crystal dick cure. So, like, if you're on crystal meth, you get something called crystal dick, apparently.
Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I should type in penis crystals.
Your dick are growing rocky.
Oh, you made me snort.
Because
Fucking bastard.
science doesn't like the word
It's all right,
dick.
we all do it
It
sometimes.
was weird.
Phil.
The air wasn't supposed
Here we
to
go.
go
Yahoo Answers. Are there crystals in a penis?
Are there crystals in a penis? Like the Matterhorn ride? There's just crystals in there?
Oh my god, I don't want to read this.
Wait. All right. Oh no! So we're breaking some laws probably. So the question is, are there crystals in a penis? I'm 13. Already know this is a terrible thing. I'm 13 and masturbate often, and I feel these weird bumps behind the skin of my penis. What are they? The best answer is, by Phil. Apparently I was on this website.
You knew about dick crystals and you didn't back me
He was
up!
holding out on us, Steve.
Yeah, sorry. Wow, nobody can give you a straight answer here. Either you are feeling your veins, or you might have a pearly penile papules. You might have pearly penile papules. I'm pronouncing everything wrong
Like
right now.
a dildo.
Behind your foreskin. Both are harmless, and then there's a tongue face.
Sorry, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find dick crystals.
What?
Well, you do that. How about you give us a second question? Or did you already get one?
I don't even remember.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm real messed up by that.
If books were labeled with a warning, explicit and possibly offensive labels, do you think it would stop them from being banned? No, I think...
Nope.
No.
I think more books would get banned.
It's actually, there's a surprising number of books in school right now, and I think that it's some places they do get banned that teach you to like kind of question everything. And I love that. Like, I love that The Giver was in my like early reading.
Was it banned?
No. I love the fact that book
Yeah.
is there because it's just something like the world may not be exactly like you think it is, and it's awesome. Like I think teaching kids to question stuff, objectively, I think is super super important. Steve, really, you want to join the fucking conversation?
Listen,
books?
I will find these penis crystals.
But as far as
have a conversation
will
right over
it
here.
stop them from being banned? No. People are going to find it offensive or don't want their children reading whatever.
Well, and like religious banning of books is ridiculous. Like I know for a fact that like the Catholic Church bans the Harry Potter books because they're
Really?
a cult. Yeah, because believing in magic and that kind of stuff is not cool. And all of Dan Brown's books, which I 100% piggyback on your thing about The Giver and how it's important to question. And like Dan Brown and that kind of stuff is so good to read because it makes me so mad. Don't get rid of them because then you don't even, whether it changes your beliefs or you solidify what you already think, both are important. So question.
Because that's also something, I mean, if we go on the religion route, I mean, it's one of the reasons I crazy respect you, because obviously I have my opinions on religion, things of that nature, but you go through that thing of questioning it. You go through the idea of, like, knowing, okay, this person doesn't think this because insert reason, and not this person doesn't believe this because they're a fucking idiot.
No, and I
both sides do this, and it's infuriating.
I 100% agree with you. And I wish that like religious debate through social media or whatever could be more of like I'm so curious about what you think instead of you don't agree with me, you're a jerk, which is what happens.
This is not for you. This is for Steve.
I want to apologize to our viewers. I want to apologize to Phil and Trisha. It turns out that there are no such things as dick crystals. There are no dick crystals. All right, I'm just saying it flat out. But I think I've got a marketing amazingness here. If I created something called dick crystals and tried to sell them, this could be the new pet rock, guys. This could be the new boondoggle.
I don't even know what that is.
It's that stuff that kids used to like twirl up into little bracelets and it would be all colorful. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the toxic little ooze that they allowed children to play with back in the
Like
day.
Gak?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Is that
about.
what it was?
Was it
Gak
Gak?
was one of them. There were other ones too, though, that had like little white balls in it.
You talking
too.
about
What was that called?
talking about Orbits?
Orbits is a gum.
No, there was a drink called Orbits.
No. I'm talking about a mushy thing like Gak.
Oh, Floam?
Yes, Floam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Floam was great.
Yes.
I used to play with Floam. Was that bad for you?
I think probably all that stuff was a little bad.
Maybe that's why I have dick crystals.
That doesn't make any sense, Steve. Steve, do you think that books should be labeled warning, offensive, possibly, or would they be banned or something?
Should they be? Wait, will books be banned if they have a warning? What's happening?
Would they not be banned?
Would they not be banned maybe if they had a warning? Like, say, you go to watch a show on HBO and it says graphic violence, nudity, language, and it gives you the warnings ahead of time. If we had those for books, would they be banned more often, less often?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think they would be banned more often, yeah. Because I guess the reason why they're banned is because they don't know the content of the book yet, and then people read it.
So they're like warning people,
virus,
this is on the ban list, so you know it's...
I guess the saying "never judge a book by its cover" doesn't work anymore, and no one listens to that saying anymore.
If it had the warnings
Steve
on
Zaragoza is at 2013.
I want to be the president of the United States. First order of business: cure for dick crystals. Second, warning labels on books. Da Lobo from
Da Lobo. I have not seen you in years.
You put a pepperoni on the cracker, Da Lobo. All right. Jesus Christ. On Reddit it says, if the members of SourceFed were the stars of a horror movie, who would survive at the end? Who would be the killer?
Oh, good question.
Well, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I bet Meg would be the killer of all of
Meg
us.
is going to give you crap for saying that.
Go ahead, Meg.
It's totally true.
It's totally true.
She's like the main love interest that's like, she's like here and there, and you're like, she's...
And you suspect her at first, but she's like pretty innocent, and she's playing... But it turns out she was playing everybody.
Well, or maybe she starts the movie not being the killer, but then she joins forces with the killer like halfway through to save herself.
Maybe she was working with the killer. That's pretty good.
I don't know. I think myself and Meg are like-minded, so I would be the original killer.
There you go. Bill's the killer.
So you'd be like the Joker and Harley Quinn, pretty much.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good.
Fucks.
Who would live?
Steve,
who would live?
I'd die right away, probably, because I'd be the one that like figures it out, probably, and because I'm such the horror movie aficionado.
Figure it out because I'm a genius.
No, because I'm not a genius, but I'm a horror movie nerd. I know all my tropes and I know all that stuff. Yeah, exactly.
If we're going with the Scream rules, I have no sexy time, then by that definition, I would survive.
You're probably gonna be.
Well, but for the purposes of the movie.
For the purpose of the movie.
Let's be honest, though. You're going to be the one that dies while having sex, probably.
No.
No, see, that would definitely be Meg. If she was not already
If she wasn't the killer.
I would probably die because I'm that stupid girl that runs upstairs when there's someone chasing you and then you have nowhere to go.
I feel like, here's the deal. I mean this in the nicest ways.
Embracing.
At your boob level, you're not actually allowed to live.
Yeah, that's true.
See,
I have to be the slutty friend.
If we're going by boob, but also I was gonna say if we're going by personalities, and since you're pretty nerdy, like you might be the girl that like is the main girl character that almost makes it to the end, and then is the last one alive, and then you die at the end.
So no one survives.
No, she's definitely she's second.
Like she's almost like who's the one?
Yeah, I'm the funny slutty friend is the second to go.
She's second to go. It's gonna go down to Lee and Joe, and then it's just a matter of what kind of horror movie. Because if it's the girl that's constantly running away that survives, then you have Lee. But if you have like the strong guy, then it's Joe. Or it's like both of them, and he sacrifices himself. He like murders both of me and
he could
Meg
be like
and
the Ash.
Either way, I'd like to be like the Frog Brothers type thing with Joe, like in Lost Boys. Remember, it was Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. It was Corey Feldman and not Corey Haim. It was another guy who I don't remember his name because he's not important. But they were the Frog Brothers, and they were hunting the vampires. I kind of want to be like one of the Frog Brothers with Joe, and we're like the team that goes in to try to hunt down this paranormal problem, and then I obviously get completely fucked and die, and Joe like almost makes it to the end. And probably Joe would be the one that
I think Joe would, because if I'm
what about Elliot?
No, Elliot would be killed pretty much. Yeah.
Elliot says something snarky, and then he gets stabbed in the back. Yeah. Or like in the throat. Like one of those reveal shots, like, what?
Well, Elliot was the guy that, didn't he like crawl into under some woman's car to like help her or something over here?
Oh, he crawled in her trunk.
Into her trunk.
He said this on a tabletop,
right?
Yeah.
This woman was like, I can't reach far enough into my trunk to get this, and open it up. Can you get it for me, young man? And he just head first, like, she could have just shut that trunk and drove away. You would have never seen Elliot Morgan again.
Yeah, that proves to me that Elliot would die, unfortunately.
So the main point is that I'm completely okay with killing my staff.
The main point is if you wanted to be evil, You could be a really good evil
Well,
mastermind.
I want to be because I don't want to die because otherwise I'm like the third to go because I'd be like the guy that's completely okay with sacrificing everyone else around him, but then that would do me in. At one point I'd be like, it would be like that moment where I like lock the door. I'm like, stay the fuck out, and then I like walked into a room and locked myself in with the killer on accident.
Wait
and
a
I'm
minute.
like, no, and like for some reason it's like unbreakable glass, and you just see me get fucking murdered.
But if you're the evil guy, statistically you'll be stopped at some point, like maybe around movie
Unless
7
there's
or
a
8
sequel.
or something.
Yeah, because maybe what happens is my protege dies, but then the final reveal is I was a part of it the entire time.
You were like the mastermind behind the whole thing.
Did
Like
they-
Saul.
did they ever catch
there's
the
there's
Saw
like
guy?
a glove.
I think they
and
did
I
catch the
I
Saw guy.
slide it back in the drawer, and then I get Michael Jackson eyes and Thriller.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense whatsoever.
Nope.
But the main point is you watch Table Talk, and we just talked about a bunch of stuff, and your life has changed forever.
Forever.
Thanks. My name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
So dick crystals can
Nope.
be a thing that we market. I just think who's gonna buy it? We can go to like Ren fairs.
I think they already have crystals that are about your
like
junk.
like when you what's that called? Vajazzling.
Oh yeah.
When you
Oh,
like
see, I was going hippie. You went.
no, I meant like actually putting
Yeah.
crystals on your stuff. Dudes do it too, I'm sure.
Well, what about dick-shaped crystal? What about toys that are crystals?
I
They're
think
dick
they're
crystals.
dildos.
Yeah,
is
that's
what
what
they're
I'm
called
saying.
usually.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes they could be made to look like crystals.
Or they're made out of crystal,
Ouch.
but they're smooth.
No, I don't know how I feel about that.
My foot hurts.